Alright. This is the 2009 Pancake Cook-off between me and him and...
You gotta introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Nancy from Minglewood.
How would you describe the perfect pancake?
Well, there is no perfect pancake. It is an ever-evolving art form.
And you, sir?
I'm the king of the Northeast Pancake Kingdom. I've been making a pancake every day for the past 5 years.
And how would you describe the ideal pancake?
Right the same. Much like this.
And what have you created for us today here? Give us a rundown.
Yeah, I've made use of some grits that have been laying around for a while. And,
grits?
Yep, some old grits already cooked. I threw them in there with some buckwheat, and it's a hearty country cake. It's sort of a breakfast burger.
Breakfast burger. Is this a new creation?
It is.
And how would you describe the recipe that we're sampling from you today?
Well, this is more like, it's almost more like a crepe. It's crispy on the outside and pudding-like on the inside. Sort of light and fluffy and fruity. It's made with all flours that don't have gluten in them because I can't eat gluten. So,
how does the lack of gluten affect the consistency of your flour combinations?
Sometimes you have to use flour combinations that, well, it's complicated. You just have to improvise and experiment. Use things like xanthan gum and tapioca flour. Let's see. Oh, I need to put my special ingredient in there.
I like restrictions.
All right.
Restrictions?
Absolutely. For a while I was cooking pancakes for a vegan all the time, so that was interesting. Eggless pancakes.
You know,
what I was dealing with.
Yeah, the more restrictions, the more creative you can get.
True.
Because you really have to think.
Yep. Think, experiment.
It seems that there's a prevalent theme here.
What's the theme?
Yeah, well, it seems that innovation, creativity, and a certain sense of
If you're a pancake artist, it gets boring after just those 3 or 4 ingredient pancakes. So you have to really go out there.
But there are so many people out there that think that pancakes are this rubbery, fluffy goo that weighs about 8 pounds and stays in your gut in a big rock all day long. They really get that low shot. Oh yeah.
There's a topography in there.
Yeah, here's the topography.
Topographical.
And a lot of people say, I don't really care for pancakes.
Those are the kind of people who haven't had good pancakes, though.
Well, I've been making pancakes for the vaudeville parties for, almost 30 years, and I don't think I've had anybody that's not liked the pancake.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good track record.
It is.
Have your experiments ever, have you ever been in a situation where you've gone out on a limb in the throes of ecstasy and there's been a result that hasn't been that you've regretted or that has not been up to snuff?
Well, today was a little bit of that situation where I expected it to be one way and it came out a little bit differently, but I wouldn't exactly say that was a failure. It's just a different style. I thought they were going to be like cakey on the inside and they're pudding-like.
Has there ever been a mistake that's yielded something that's been a foundational element? Something you tried once that you didn't really know what it was going to turn out like, and now is going to a cornerstone?
Well, I don't know. Most of the time I have a pretty good idea what it's going to turn out like. Except if I'm really experimenting with some bizarre new ingredients, which I was today. like coconut flour. That's my new thing I'm experimenting with right now. But it seems like you can only put a little bit of it in the recipe, or else it kind of puddings everything up, which can be good because see, I'm cooking these extra.
I've had pancakes with coconut oil before.
So this is coconut flour, and I use coconut milk in them too.
Ooh.
So it'll be interesting to see how they
Tropical.
come out.
Well, I think this concludes our initial introduction. We'll have to follow with the installment of taste testing. I can stop this thing. How do you turn this thing off?
What's that?
You gotta stop it from recording.
Oh.